In 2006, filmmaker Josh Fox received a letter in the mail offering him $100,000 for permission to drill for natural gas on his land. He knew that in 2005, Congress had passed a bill exempting gas companies from environmental regulations. He wanted to know what impact the drilling would have on his land, so he took his camera across the United States to discover the truth about hydraulic fracturing.
The method of gas drilling they use is called hydraulic fracturing, or fracking. It blasts a mix of water and chemicals 8,000 feet into the ground. The fracking itself is like a mini earthquake. The intense pressure breaks apart the rock and frees up the gas.
6 states have documented over 1,000 incidents of groundwater contamination.
It bubbles and hisses when it comes out. I won't drink.
They can drill whether we like it or not.
It's a free-for-all. Our water was good before they started drilling. Then when they got done, it was bad.
Obviously, we have a problem here.
The Colorado Oil and Gas Commission is aware of the situation and will probably be doing some additional testing in the area as soon as possible.
There's been concern raised about the methods to tap these valuable resources. They have been characterized as environmentally risky and inadequately regulated. Such reports are not accurate.
The neurological effects are very insidious.
Everybody was sick, including me. I have these lesions in my brain.
You get pains all over your body.
If you weren't able to do this hydraulic fracturing, how much more would we be dependent on foreign oil and terrorism?
I have one quote here from you that says that you're trying to do this in a way that doesn't damage the environment. But you also said recently that water contamination is inevitable.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Are those contradictory?
Despite documented health risks and environmental impact, hydraulic fracturing is spreading across the globe.
It's amazing that what took Mother Nature millions of years to build can be destroyed in a few hours with a piece of heavy machinery.
What it's doing is searching for a problem that does not exist.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
It's not supposed to do that.
The movie trailer that you just watched is from a documentary called Gasland, which was written and directed by Josh Fox, who won a nomination for Academy Award for Best Documentary in 2011. The film focuses on communities in the United States that are impacted by natural gas drilling, and specifically a method of horizontal drilling into shale formations known as slickwater fracking. The case to ban fracking grows stronger every day. Fracking is short for hydraulic fracturing. It is a water-intensive process where millions of gallons of fluid, typically water, sand, and chemicals, including ones known to cause cancer, are injected underground at high pressures to fracture the rock surrounding a oil or gas well. This releases extra oil and gas from the rock so that it can flow into the well. But according to an article in the New York Times, it states that this process is causing earthquakes in certain places that have never had earthquakes before. According to another article from that same newspaper, it states that there has been an uptick in the chemicals in water that is found near drilling sites. There are some benefits to fracking. For example, if America continues on its path of fracking, according to Forbes magazine, America will become the leader in energy production by the year 2030. That means that we will see a lower cost in fuel and a rise in jobs and a better global market. But the process of fracking introduces additional industry activities into communities beyond the wells. Clearing land to build new access roads and new well sites, drilling and encasing the well, fracking the well and generating the waste, trucking in equipment and materials, and trucking out the vast amounts of toxic waste. All of these steps contribute to air and air and water pollution risk and de-evaluation of land that are turning our communities into sacrifice zones. Fracking threatens the air we breathe, the water we drink, the communities we love, and the climate on which we all depend on. That's why over 250,000 communities in the U.S. have passed resolutions to stop fracking, and why Vermont, France, and Bulgaria have stopped it completely. Fracking is inherently unsafe, and we cannot rely on regulation to protect communities, water, air, and public health. The industry enjoys exemptions from federal legislation protecting our air and water, thanks to aggressive lobbying and a cozy relationship with our federal government. The industry is aggressively clamping down on local and state efforts to regulate fracking by buying influence and even bringing lawsuits to stop them from being implemented. That's why fracking can't be made safe through government oversight or regulation. An all-out ban on fracking is the only way to protect our communities, our water, our air, and our public health.